Excellent evening, everyone. Excellent evening to every one of us. We are all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we? I hope we're doing great. And Happy New Week to us. Happy New Week, everyone. Like we all know, today we're going to be looking at foods for arthritis and inflammation mainly. We're going to be discussing the foods that you can take, some of the foods you need to look into, some of the foods you need to add more to your menu so that they can help you reduce those inflammation and arthritis that you might be having. So you're welcome, welcome. If you've joined me live, you can greet so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast as we share. Remember, there is love in sharing. So let's share. Let's share out so that others can join us this evening. There is love in sharing. And I just decided that no matter what, come what may, no matter where I am, I will come your way. I've been on another long trip again this period. And today is Monday. And I'm making sure that we are broadcasting. So you're highly welcome. For those of you who are always on the page, this afternoon, I was again cooking with my grandchildren. So you can go at your leisure time and watch what we did. Like I told us, it's holiday time. And me, I'm visiting round to see my grandchildren. And of course, today you see that we are 3 in the kitchen, not 2 like last week. So I'm doing what I know how best to do. And I'm adding them to what, we're doing. Teaching them how to cook. Okay, it might look as if it's fun and it's play, but they are getting it. They are getting the procedures. They are getting it. They are imbibing it, okay? So what are you doing this summer? I would like you to give me what you're doing this summer on your comment section with your children, with your grandchildren, with your nieces, with your nephews, all around. I hope you're touching lives. And then just put in the comment section for me. Let me know which area. Remember, like for me, I'm raising 100 global influencers. And of course, my children and grandchildren should also be part of the global influencers. So, and they are getting, to know and to enjoy what we're doing. All right. So, who are you influencing this period? As we talk about arthritis, foods that you need to eat, and then as we're closing, I'll tell you maybe like 8 or 10 of the foods you need to avoid. Today we're going to be looking at like 16 foods, and I'm going to talk about the experiment that has been done about these foods, the foods that you need to add to your menu, add to your pantry, add to your freezers, so that you can take as much as possible of this food to be able to reduce inflammation, okay? A lot of people have said I should remind them, but, well, I had a lot doing this evening, so I couldn't go online to start reminding everybody. So anybody Facebook didn't notify when we are starting, maybe when we are through, I'll have to go and send the link for them to be watching the replay. All right, let me not take so much time in introduction. Have you shared? Let me welcome those who are joining us for the first time, or those who are joining us live this evening, and then we go ahead and go straight into the business of the day, okay? So make sure you share. Just throw out the share link. It's there showing on your face. So why don't you just click on it and send to Messenger to a friend, send to WhatsApp groups to, to maybe 1 or 2 friends, and then to what some groups that you belong. Let people just, listen to these things. This is rainy season, and during rainy season, a lot of people are already having inflammation one way or the other. A lot of people are already having, all that arthritis pain coming up more and more than before for them. So it's a good time for us to actually go ahead and help and share to people so that they will be able to join us today and enjoy what we are enjoying. All right, so the last page now, and then we get going. Just send it to the last page now, and then we get going. Okay. All right, like I said, today we are going to be looking at some foods. I'm going to be running through some like 16 or more, giving you some experiments that have already been done on some of these, foods that help. But okay, I said I was going to greet people who have joined us live Let me see those who are live with us and greet us. Hello, welcome Grace. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome Titilayo Olobade, all the way from UAE. You're welcome, ma. How are you? Today we are looking at food. Yes, United Arab Emirates. That's where you're calling in from. Thank you for always putting down where you're calling in from. Hello, Hope. Ekejuba, you're welcome. Esther Samuel, you're welcome. Please let's share. And then if you joined us live, why don't you just greet so that I can greet you, and then share so that others can join us this evening. If you have arthritis, you know just how painful, devastating the pain and condition could be. You know, arthritis is like a class of diseases that cause pain, will cause swelling, stiffness in your joints, and it can affect people of all ages. Some people say it starts from middle age. No, arthritis can even happen to children. I've handled some cases of those who were 11, those who were 14 years old, and even younger. And it happens to both men and women. And no matter your tribe, no matter your race, arthritis does not respect any of that. So arthritis happens to everyone. And there are over 100 types of arthritis. But the two most common ones are osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Okay? Those are the two most common ones. Osteoarthritis develops, you know, when your joint is overused. And the rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disease when your immune system is attacked. The immune system of your joints, when they attack your joint, when your immune system attacks your joints, that's when you have rheumatoid arthritis. And incidentally, thank God that there are some foods that can ease that inflammation that comes with arthritis, or that inflammation that causes arthritis, and then can relieve that joint pains you're having, which is also associated with arthritis. In fact, they did like a survey and found out that 24% of those with rheumatoid arthritis, which is an autoimmune disease, that many times people will not even know what could cure it, they reported that the diet they were eating had impact in the severity of their symptoms. So food is very, very important. In fact, we know that they actually say that you are what you eat. You are what you eat. What are you eating? Okay, there are some good foods you need to add to your menu that can help you and remove arthritis. And the earlier you started doing this, the better for you. The earlier you actually, you know, believe the fact and actually know that there are some good foods. Sorry, let me reduce this. I wanted to be sure that we're hearing me. So the earlier you started adding this to your menu, the better for you. Hello, Shodia Bimbola. Welcome, Mary Alanta. Welcome, Sarah Okoji. Welcome, Julie Manuel. Welcome, Sophia Lizzie. We're all welcome to this evening's broadcast. So bring your paper and biro and begin to write down the things that you need to add. And begin to change your menu, and begin to change your pantry, change your freezer, change your pot, so that you can be healthier, so that you can be a better person that you're supposed to be, okay? Like fatty fish. Okay, fatty birds, I'm having broadcast. Muna, I'm having broadcast. See my grandchildren. They don't want to leave grandma. These are the younger ones that did not join us in cooking in the afternoon. They really want to come out and show their face. All right, so fatty fish varieties such as salmon, mackerel, sardine, trout, those that are high in omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to have potent anti-inflammatory effects. In fact, there was a small study that was done, and they used just about 33 participants, and they fed them either on fatty fish, okay, lean fish, or they gave them like salmon, mackerel, and they gave it to them for just 4 weeks, 4 times a week, okay? And they gave it to them for like 4 weeks. And then they extended it again for another 4 weeks, for 8 weeks. And they found out that those who ate, now they gave some people fatty fish, they gave some people lean fish, they gave some people lean meat. And then they now found out that those who took fatty fish, okay, that they had decreased symptoms that are related to inflammation. Even for those, after those 8 weeks, they became better. Their pains reduced. And then they now did another analysis in 17 studies and found out that omega-3 fatty acid supplements, for example, like your Arthritis C. Arthritis C is one of the best omega-3 fatty acid supplements, okay? They decrease joint pain intensity, they decrease morning stiffness, and the number of painful joints that, you know, that people would have. They found out that, especially for those who have rheumatoid arthritis, if you have rheumatoid arthritis, you can take your medications. I'm not saying you should stop your medication, but buy Arthritis C. Take Arctic seed every day the way I will prescribe it for you. You take it for like 2-3 months. I will tell you will be a different person. Adding even just Arctic seed to whatever you're taking. See my colored palms from our colored pancake this afternoon with my grandchildren. All right, so just this Arctic seed will help. But let's even say that, okay, you're not on any medication or you're tired of the medications you're taking. Then what do you use? Just put Arctic seed, Forever Move, and your Active HA. You will be surprised at what will happen to you, you know, if you use these three. For those, of course, you know, some rheumatoid arthritis, they are very, very stubborn. But if you use these three supplements, Active C, Forever Move, and Active HA, and you use it for a complete 1 month, 2 months, you will tell yourself a different story if you have rheumatoid arthritis. Because they found out that Active C is very, very potent. It reduces and decreases the intensity of pain, morning stiffness that you will have from painful joints. All right. So similarly, they did a test tube study, and they showed that omega-3 fatty acid reduced several inflammation markers that are also involved in osteoarthritis. And again, the fish is also a good source of vitamin D. So the fish that they use in making this omega-3, they are very good source of vitamin D. And of course, you know that vitamin D deficiency is also part of what causes osteoarthritis. So you now get your vitamin D. They actually did a multiple studies and found out that rheumatoid arthritis may also be associated with low levels of vitamin D, which can also contribute to the symptoms, the pains that you're having. In fact, the American Heart Association recommends someone taking at least 2 servings of fatty fish in your diet every week, at least 2 to 4 times a week, that you eat salmon, you eat mackerel, okay? In fact, if you can replace it with your normal protein, you're going a long way to having better health. So fatty fish, fish like salmon, mackerel, calamari, like the one we used to make our Arctic C, they are very, very good in omega-3 fatty acids and also vitamin D, and they are very, very beneficial for reducing inflammation and several pains that come with arthritis. Then the second food you need to put into your pantry is garlic. Garlic is jam-packed with health benefits. In fact, in some textbook studies, garlic and its components have been shown to have cancer-fighting properties, okay? And they also contain compounds that may lower the risk of heart diseases and dementia. Additionally, garlic has been shown to have anti-inflammatory effects that also help to ease off and reduce the symptoms of arthritis. In fact, some research has shown that garlic enhances the function of certain immune cells to help strengthen your immune system. They did one study and research, and they analyzed 1,082 twins, okay? Twins in 1,082, that's like 2,000 something human beings. And they found out that those who ate more garlic had the reduced risk of hip osteoarthritis, okay? Just because of that anti-inflammatory property that is in garlic. And they did another test tube study that showed that there is a specific compound in garlic which could decrease some of the inflammatory markers associated with arthritis. So adding garlic to your diet, a lot of it, but you know, you need to know the quantity so that you won't add too much that could damage your liver, or take too little that will not do what it's supposed to do. And that's why we have a supplement called garlic thyme, a combination of garlic and thyme. Our garlic and thyme is very, very good because what it does for you, the garlic and thyme, it gives you that quantity that you're supposed to take that is healthy for your liver and also good enough to do the work of anti-inflammatory effects if you have osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. So you can also get your garlic, okay? But what I usually advise people, if you can get your omega-3 Active C, especially this Active C, because it's Active C plus, then you might not need your garlic thyme. All right, so the next thing that helps is ginger. Beside that busting flavor and taste that ginger gives to your stew, your tea, okay, ginger also helps with symptoms of arthritis. In fact, they did a 2001 study and they assessed the effect of ginger extract in 226 patients who have osteoarthritis of the knee. They got 226 patients with osteoarthritis of the knee. After 6 weeks, 63 participants experienced improvement in their knee pain. And they also did a test tube study and found out that ginger and its components blocked the production of substances that promote inflammation in the body. So this one, what does it do? It does like an it goes to stop that inflammation from coming. They did another study with rats anyway, and they found out that when they did it on rats that were having like arthritis, they decreased the level of specific inflammatory markers that is involved with arthritis. So you need to consume your ginger, your fresh ginger, your dry ginger, so that you can reduce inflammation, you know, in the body. Another food, number 4, that you need to add in your pantry, your freezer, your food, your daily menu, at least weekly menu, is broccoli. Those of you abroad who can easily get broccoli, you know, it's no secret that broccoli is one of the healthiest food that you find out there. In fact, it may even be associated with reduced inflammation. One study they did they used 1,005 women, and they found out that when they take broccoli or cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, like all these colored cabbages and cauliflower, that broccoli itself also contains important components that will help to reduce the symptoms of arthritis. For example, they have this sulforaphane, which is a compound that is found in broccoli. And they did some test tube studies with it, and they found out that it blocks the formation of a type of cell involved in rheumatoid arthritis development. So for people who have rheumatoid arthritis, make sure you take a lot of broccoli. It will help you, okay? It will really help you. Then number 5, walnuts. Walnuts are nutrient dense and loaded with compounds that may help reduce inflammation associated with joint diseases. Okay, many forms of joint diseases. They did an analysis of 13 studies that showed that eating walnuts was associated to reducing the markers of inflammation. Walnuts are especially very high in omega-3 fatty acids, and it has been shown to decrease the symptoms of arthritis, okay? And they also did a study with 90 patients with rheumatoid arthritis who took supplements of either omega-3 fatty acids or olive oil, and they compared the olive oil group to those who received omega-3 fatty acid, and they found out that those who took omega-3 fatty acid, theirs reduced faster, okay, than the ones with olive oil. So it's very, very good for you to know what you're taking and how you're taking it. The number 6 food you need to add to your diet are berries, especially for those of us who are abroad. During winter, make sure you take more berries than other fruits. It will help you. Tons of oxidants, okay, vitamins and minerals are crammed into those berries that you have. No matter the type of berries, strawberries, blackberry, blueberries, okay, they are all packed with nutrients and oxidants. They did one study with 38,176 women, and they ate berries at least 2 servings every week. That's the least, okay? And they found out that they were less likely to have an elevated level of inflammatory markers in their blood. And again, berries are rich in this vitamin called quercetin and rutin, and those 2 plant compounds, they help to boost a huge number of benefits in our health. Actually, they did another study with rats, and they found out that those 2 compounds found in berries, the quercetin and rutin supplement compounds in those berries, are arthritis. They decrease arthritis-related inflammations. Let me welcome those who are coming for who are also joining us now. Hello, welcome Beatrice, welcome Evaristo, welcome Precious. How are you? How much is omega-3? Okay, chat me on my WhatsApp number. Chat me on my WhatsApp number so that you can get prizes. Chat me on my WhatsApp number, okay? On my WhatsApp number. Chat me on my WhatsApp number. +234 +234 703 515 1642 +234 703 515 1642. Okay, then I'll be able to tell you prices. I don't know the country you're calling from, and I will not have time to be telling people prices as I'm going on live now. So, but if you just chat me, why is it here? Okay, if you just chat me now, then I'll be able to tell you later when I'm through with my broadcast. Okay, so chat me. Titilayo Ajayi say, but garlic used to be smelling in the body. Yes, garlic smells, raw garlic. And that's why I advise people to get our garlic thyme. Our garlic thyme doesn't smell. That's the good thing about it. And again, our garlic thyme, another good thing about it is that it helps your body to absorb all the garlic. You know, anytime garlic is smelling, that one that is smelling, you're sharing it with the people around you. So your body is not getting all that your body is supposed to get. But when you take our garlic thyme, your body will absorb all and it will not smell. That's the good thing about garlic thyme. Okay, all right. Any other question? Where can you buy it? Rosemond, you can buy from me. I sell all over the world. No matter where you are in the world, I'll be able to reach you and give you the price in the currency you're using in your country. Okay, so chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642. And I'll be telling you how much it is in your currency and how you're going to be getting it wherever you are. Hello, Lady D said, if you are in Nigeria, what is the alternative vegetable to broccoli? There are so many other vegetables we are going to be talking about today. So just tune on, stay on, and you're going to hear those vegetables. Broccoli is very good for those who can lay their hands on broccoli. If you can't, I'm going to be telling you other vegetables very soon. Victoria Dixon, you're welcome. Nana Petty, you're welcome. All right, good evening. All right, so we continue. Now, okay, to answer her question, let me just answer. Number 7 is spinach. Okay, leafy greens generally like spinach, ogo, tete, ewedu, they are all full of nutrients. Okay, and some of their components may actually be able to help decrease inflammation caused by arthritis. But remember, don't kill the nutrients. Don't kill those compounds that give them this anti-inflammatory effect. So when you're steaming your vegetables, 3-5 minutes is okay for most of vegetables you're supposed to steam. And those ones you can take raw, take them raw. Because several studies found that higher intake of vegetables are linked with lower levels of inflammation. Okay, especially spinach. It contains plenty of antioxidants as well as plant compounds that can relieve inflammation and can also fight diseases. In fact, spinach, ugu, okay, they're especially high in antioxidant called camphorol. Camphorol has been shown to decrease the effect of inflammatory agents associated with rheumatoid arthritis. They actually did a study in 2017 and treated arthritis cartilage cells with camphorol, and they found a reduced inflammation and prevented progression of that osteoarthritis. Then the 8th one is grapes. Grapes are nutrient dense, high in antioxidants, and they possess anti-inflammatory properties. In one study, 24 men were given either concentrated grape powder that was equivalent to about 1.5 cup, that is like 252 grams of fresh grapes daily for 3 weeks. Can you imagine? Daily for 3 weeks. The grape powder effectively decreased the level of inflammatory markers in their blood. Additionally, grapes contain several compounds that have been shown to be beneficial, you know, for the treatment of arthritis. Very, very important, you know, grapes. For example, resveratrol is an antioxidant present in the skin of grapes. And in one test tube studies they did, they found out that the resveratrol showed potential for helping in preventing the thickening of the joints associated with arthritis by blocking the formation of rheumatoid arthritis cells. So grapes also contain a plant compound called proanthocyanidin, okay, which also helps with the effect of arthritis. So take grapes if you can afford grapes every day, especially if you take them as part of your meal, so that you can add up in the calories they are giving you, and then you also do your exercises to burn out some of those calories. Take your grapes. This men took it every day and it had this effect in their body. Then another good one you should do, I advise you, okay, change your bad oil, your saturated oil, your to unsaturated oil. Get olive oil into your kitchen, get avocado oil into your kitchen, get flaxseed oil into your kitchen. Do away with some of this oil. A lot of us say we must use palm oil, palm oil, palm oil. Reduce your use of palm oil. Reduce your use of coconut oil. Reduce your use of all this vegetable oil that filled everywhere. You know, because well known is the anti-inflammatory properties of olive oil and all this avocado oil and other oil I've mentioned, okay? They have favorable effects on arthritis symptoms. In fact, they did one study where they used mice and they were fed with extra virgin oil for 6 weeks. And this helped to stop the development of arthritis, reduce joint swellings, slow cartilage degeneration and destruction, and also decrease inflammation. They did another study and they used 49 participants who had rheumatoid arthritis, and they consumed either fresh fish, like salmon fish, or they took olive oil, or they took, like I told us, Arthritis. And they found out that those 49 people with rheumatoid arthritis, they took it for every day for 24 weeks. And at the end of the study, the level of specific inflammatory markers had decreased in them for like nearly 40% with those who took olive oil, and then over 50% for those who took omega-3 fish oil. So it's very, very important for you to know what you're doing. Change your oil to good oil, to oil that are good for you. Number 10, again, for those of us who can lay our hands on cherries. Cherries are very, very good. This one, I went to US, I took a lot of cherries, okay? Just eat the very ripe ones and then remove the seed, okay? Especially tart cherry juice, all right? If you can juice them and make it part of your meal. I keep talking about making it part of your meal so that you don't drink in your calories, okay? They have increasing, you know, very, very good, and they are very potent juice that offers a wide range of nutrients and health benefits. In fact, they actually reduce the symptoms of arthritis. They did another study with cherries on 58 participants, okay? And they found out that taking those cherries for 6 weeks reduced the effect and the pain of arthritis on those ones. Then number 11 is soy. Okay, if you don't like fish, you know, some people will not be able to like fish. They don't want to take omega-3 because of the fish taste. Me, I love my omega-3. In fact, since I started chewing my own, it's supposed to be taking, you know, like 2-3 times a day. Now I chew my 3 because I just take about 2 times a day. I chew it and then it pops the oil into my mouth, and I really, really enjoy it. And this is my, don't mind my red hand. Me and my children did cooking. You can see it on the page, down the page, before this one. So we did pancake and they used food coloring, and the thing colored my hand. I've not had time to go and wash off. All right, so soy. Soy is also very, very good. It is low in fat. It is high in protein. It has fiber, and it's very, very good for people who have rheumatoid arthritis also. And also in my company, we have a soy plant-based milk that you can use to replace all your dairy milk. That will help you. Very, very good. Then number 12, green tea. Non-caffeinated green tea is packed with polyphenols, and the antioxidants are believed to reduce inflammation and slow cartilage destruction. In fact, I have a secret that you can use to do your green tea that can relieve you of quick relief of arthritis pain immediately. But remember, like I said, if you need a reversal of that arthritis that you're having, these 3 supplements are very, very good for you. And remember, we have a 24-hour promo going on for those of us who are following me on my WhatsApp, those who have given me their numbers and we are chatting on WhatsApp. A lot of people are already enjoying the promo. It's buy 2 of these and get 1 free. So if you take these 2, you get your Active C free. Is a promo going on now. Buy your Forever Move and your Active HA, and I give you free Active C that will go with it. Or any of the other products you like, buy 2 and get 1 free. That's what's going on. So green tea is another one. Studies also show that another antioxidant is green tea called epigallocetacin. Okay, they call it epigallocetacin 3-gallet, which is EGCG. It blocks the production of molecules that cause joint damage in people, especially with rheumatoid arthritis and also osteoarthritis. All right. Citrus is number 13. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapes, limes are rich in vitamin C, and research shows that getting the right amount of vitamin aids in preventing inflammatory arthritis and also maintaining healthy joints with osteoarthritis. Okay, so get your right dosage, and if you don't know your right dosage, get my Absorbent C. Absorbent C, if you can't get citrus to take, or you don't know the enough quantity of citrus you can take, Absorbent C will do the work for you. All right, then number 14 is whole grain. Whole grain lowers levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, in the blood. So if you take whole grains, it will lower the CRP markers of inflammation associated, especially also with heart diseases, okay, and rheumatoid arthritis. Like if you take your whole grain series, they are excellent source of whole grain. They will help you. Number 15 are beans. Beans are packed with fiber and is a nutrient that lowers the CRP also. Beans are also an excellent but inexpensive source of protein, which is also very important for your muscle health. Beans are rich in folic acid, magnesium, iron, zinc, and potassium, and also known for good heart and immune health benefits. So look out for all types of beans: your kidney beans, your red beans, your loin beans, your drum beans, your white beans, your pinto beans. Okay, they are also very, very good. And then number 16 again is nuts. Nuts are very rich in protein, in calcium, in magnesium, in zinc, in vitamin E, and also immune boosting alpha linolenic acid, ALA, and as well as also filling in protein and fiber. They are also heart healthy and also beneficial for weight loss. Like if you're craving for food or you're hungry, instead of eating when you have eaten, get your nuts, like your almond nuts, like your cashew nuts, or your mixed nuts, and just have a handful of them and take some water. You find out that the fiber will fill you and you will feel very good. So they will also help you to reduce osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. All right. So I want to just quickly run through some foods that are not good, that you need to avoid. The foods you need to avoid if you're having rheumatoid arthritis. I'm not going to spend so much time on this because we already know ourselves on what to do. And again, for those who have rheumatoid arthritis, if it's paining you and it's swelling and it's reddish, our aloe heat lotion could help you. And remember, there's a promo going on: buy 2 and get 1 free. So chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642, and you get your promo today. Buy 2 and get 1 free. Don't stay in that pain. I tell you, don't stay in that pain. That pain will not help you. Do yourself a favor. Get what you need. What food do you remove from your pantry? What food do you remove from your dishes, your menu, your freezer? Number 1 is added sugar. If you're middle age, there's nothing you're doing with sugar. I don't know. I'm not, as much as possible, like I tell us, always read your label. Anytime I get anything, the first thing I do is to go on the back. I read the label. Once I see added sugar, I drop that thing. I'm not going to take it, okay? So stop, don't take added sugar. Stop taking processed and red meat. Red meat is not good for arthritis. In fact, some research link red and processed meat to inflammation, which will also increase your arthritis symptoms. So red meat and processed meat, they are filled with this C-reactive protein and homocysteine that will cause inflammation for you. Number 3 food you should remove is gluten-containing foods. Gluten is a group of protein in wheat, barley, rye, and triticale, and they are a lot in wheat. Okay, don't take them. If you take gluten-containing foods, they are going to increase your inflammation markers, and they are going to make you to have pains and have those arthritis inflammation, especially for those who have rheumatoid arthritis. Stay away from gluten. They are not good for you. Then number 4 food you should stay away from is highly processed foods. Ultra processed items like fast food, breakfast cereals, baked goods are typically high in refined grains. They are high in added sugar. They are high in preservatives, and they are other potentially inflammatory ingredients, all which will worsen your arthritis symptoms. Stay away from them. Then number 5 food you need to stay away from is alcohol, especially for those who have gout arthritis. If you're drinking, you're going to have increased pains from gout arthritis, or you might begin to develop gout arthritis. The 6th food you should remove from your pantry is vegetable oil. Diets that are high in omega-6 fats and that are low in omega-3 will worsen the symptoms of arthritis, okay? And will worsen the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. So these fats are necessary for your health, yes, but imbalanced ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 is not good, and it's very, very so with Western foods, and that's why it increases inflammation for them. Reducing your intake of foods which are high in omega-6 fats, such as vegetable oil, while increasing the intake of your omega-3 foods like fatty acids, will improve your arthritis symptoms drastically. The 7th food you need to reduce drastically is salt. Reduce salt. Salt is not good. Okay, foods that are high in salt, like all these shrimps, canned soup, pizza, and certain cheese and processed meat, you know, they are all high in salt. They are high in sodium. They are going to cause you more inflammation, cause you more harm than good. Then the 8th food you need to also remove from your diet are food that are high in AGEs, okay? That's the advanced glycation end products, the AGEs. They are molecules that are created through reaction between sugar and proteins or fat when they are being manufactured, and they naturally exist in uncooked animal foods and also are formed through certain cooking methods. So high protein, high fat animal foods that are fried, roasted, grilled, or broiled are among the richest diets that have AGE. So, and this include bacon, pan-fried or grilled steak, roasted or fried chicken, broiled hot dogs, okay, French fries, American cheese, margarine, mayonnaise. They are all high in AGEs. And AGEs, if they accumulate high amounts in your body, then oxidative stress and inflammation will occur. And when oxidative stress and AAG formation are tied to disease progression in people, then arthritis will begin to form more. So people with inflammatory arthritis have been shown to have higher levels of AGEs in their bodies than people without arthritis. So it's also very good for you to go disease away. That's why this new cooking and whatever they brought, the air fry, are very, very good, because it will help you not to fry things, all these things that will give you AGE. So please go and get your air fryer and start using your air fryer. It will help you. So if you have arthritis, a healthy diet and a healthy lifestyle will help you to improve your symptoms. Research also shows that if you avoid certain foods and beverages like we have mentioned today, including highly processed foods, red meat, fried foods, which are rich, also foods that are rich in added sugar, it will help you a lot. And remember again, your lifestyle factor is very, very important. Your exercise is very, very important, and your supplements very, very important. At this middle age, anybody telling you not to take your supplement is deceiving you. And so you too, don't deceive yourself not to take your supplements. They are very, very important. These 4 things I always tell people: exercise daily, change your lifestyle, take your supplements, and make sure that your food is your medicine. Don't make medicine your food. Make food your medicine. Okay, I'm going to take our question today and we call it a day. Like I told us, I want to finish fast these days because I'm on a trip and it's usually a very long day for me and I need to go back and join my family now that I've been away. All right, I'll take our questions now and then that will be it. Okay, okay, so Lady D, I've given you alternative to broccoli. I said spinach, I said ugu, I said tete, I said ewedu. Hello Victoria Dixon, good evening and appetit. Good evening, you're welcome. Good evening, Lady D. Hello Abaka Syria, good evening, thank you. Chibuzada, how are you? Good evening, Onyinyo here, good evening. What's grape? Okay, the grape is not like, I've already mentioned citruses, okay? Citruses are there. It's not that grape type that is like orange. The grape I mean is like this grapevine, the one they use in making wine. Those grapes, whether green, whether purple. I've even seen black one when I traveled, okay? All those grapes, they are also very, very good for you. Any one of them you take is also good for you. So that's grape. Good evening, Sarah. How is Italy? How are you? Oh, God, Namadi Okoli. Welcome. Good evening. Okay, Chibuzo is asking what is gluten. Gluten is there is like two proteins that are present in cereal grains, especially wheat. There are proteins that are present in wheat, and they are responsible for elastic texture of dough. So that's what gluten is. That's what makes those when you're making your bread to draw that elastic texture. So it's a protein. It's not good for people with arthritis. Rose say, God bless me. Amen. Oh, Abosode Lawani, how are you? You're welcome. Amen. Amen. I received the prayers. Thank you. Share this video out to many people so that they can watch the replay even if they've not watched. And I think I've taken everybody's. Lady D, what's your question? You say I'm not... Okay, thank you for answering my question. Okay, thank you, Lady D. Thank you for thanking me. And thank you for participating. In the absence of any other question, we call it a day today. So see you on Wednesday. When I come your way, I'm going to tell you the time I'll come your way on Wednesday. Maybe in the evening, 4 p.m. or late. It should be in the evening, 4 p.m. Okay? That I'll come your way on Wednesday. So see you on Wednesday by 4 p.m. We're going to be talking again about food or doing one kind of food or the other. Okay, some people are asking some more questions. Somebody says green grape good as low in sugar. Grapes are good, but remember, take the portion. The portion, the quantity is important, and again, taking it as part of your meal would help you. That's what I talked about, calorie. And when you take it early enough, you can burn off the sugar. The sugar, they are sugary, yes, but they are healthy sugar, okay? And they can be processed. They are not simple sugar. They are complex sugar, and they can be used fast. So they are okay for you. Green grapes, there are some green grapes that are even sweeter than purple grapes, okay? So the grapes are generally good. Is there any other question? Flour, processed flour is not good. It's not good for our age. Use whole grain wheat, okay? Whole grains for you. Like for me, I prefer baking with whole grain oats than even wheat. Okay, I prefer baking. Most of my bakings are done with that whole grain rolled oats that you know that, and they are very, very nice. Okay, especially because I want something that will reduce every form of inflammation from my food. Hello, Sophie. Thank you for thanking me. Charlotte, Bana, I don't know how to say. I hope I pronounced your name well. Thank you for joining me. Abosede Alawani, thank you. All right, I think I've answered all the questions. I don't think any more came in. from both ways. Grapes, well, Lady D is still asking for that. You know, people with diabetes, you know, they respond differently. There are some foods you will take and you think your sugar level will go up, it won't go up. So what you do, Lady D, what I advise is take a little, check your sugar level. If it goes up, then don't take it. I've mentioned more than 16 foods here, so you don't have to just cling to grapes, okay? I've mentioned so many other fruits that might not raise up your blood sugar. So just take a little. If it raises your blood sugar, go over to the other vegetables I mentioned, like broccoli, like spinach, like ewedu. Those ones will not raise your blood sugar. So if you are diabetic, you also know that you need to be very, very careful of what you're taking. So take a little, check your blood sugar. If it raises it, don't take it, okay? Lady D, that's my advice. All right, so thank you all for joining me. See you on Wednesday. Love you all. Bye.